Exodus 3, Riyah. And Moshe was shepherding the flock of Yithro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the back of the wilderness, and came to Koreb, the mountain of Elohim. And the messenger of Yahuah appeared to him in a flame of fire, from the midst of a bush. And he looked and saw the bush burning with fire, but the bush was not consumed. And Moshe said, Let me turn aside now, and see this great sight, why the bush does not burn. And Yahuah saw that he turned aside to see. And Elohim called to him from the midst of the bush, and said, Moshe, Moshe. And he said, Here I am. And he said, Do not come near here. Take your sandals off your feet, for the place on which you are standing is Kodesh ground. And he said, I am the Elohim of your father, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Yitzchak, and the Elohim of Jacob. And Moshe hid his face, for he was afraid to look at Elohim. And Yahuah said, I have indeed seen the oppression of my people who are in Mitzrayim, and have heard their cry because of their slave drivers, for I know their sorrows. And I have come down to deliver them from the hand of the Mitzrayim, and to bring them up from that land to a good and spacious land, to a land flowing with milk and honey, to the place of the Canaanites, and the Kittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Kais, and the Jebusites. And now, see, the cry of the children of Yisrael has come to me, and I have also seen the oppression with which the Mitzrayim oppress them. And now come, I am sending you to Pharaoh, to bring my people, the children of Yisrael, out of Mitzrayim. And Moshe said to Elohim, Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh, and that I should bring the children of Yisrael out of Mitzrayim? And he said, Because I am with you. And this is to you the sign that I have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Mitzrayim, you are to serve Elohim on this mountain. And Moshe said to Elohim, See, when I come to the children of Yisrael and say to them, The Elohim of your fathers has sent me to you, and they say to me, What is his name? What shall I say to them? And Elohim said to Moshe, Ahayah, Asher, Ahayah, I will be who I will be. And he said, Thus you shall say to the children of Yisrael, Ahayah has sent me to you. And Elohim said further to Moshe, Thus you are to say to the children of Yisrael, Yahuah Elohim of your fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Yitzchak, and the Elohim of Jacob has sent me to you. This is my name forever, and this is my remembrance to all generations. Go, and you shall gather the elders of Yisrael together, and say to them, Yahuah Elohim of your fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, of Yitzchak, and of Jacob appeared to me, saying, I have indeed visited you, and seen what is done to you in Mitzrayim. And I say, I am bringing you up out of the affliction of Mitzrayim to the land of the Canaanite, and the Kittite, and the Amorite, and the Perizzite, and the Kui, and the Yebusi, to a land flowing with milk and honey. And they shall listen to your voice. And you shall come, you and the elders of Yisrael, to the king of Mitzrayim, and you shall say to him, Yahuah, Elohim of the Hebrews, has met with us. And now, please, let us go 3 Yomim journey into the wilderness to slaughter, to Yahuah, our Elohim. But I know that the king of Mitzrayim is not going to let you go, not even by a strong hand. And I shall stretch out my hand and smite Mitzrayim with all my wonders which I shall do in its midst. And after that he shall let you go. And I shall give this people favor in the eyes of the Mitzrayim. And it shall be that when you go, you shall not go empty-handed. But every Asha shall ask from her neighbor and from the stranger in her house objects of silver and objects of gold and garments. And you shall put them on your sons and on your daughters, and shall plunder the Mitzrayim.